We just got to Prague Castle, heading towards St. Vitus to see Mucha's stained glass. There's actually some pretty serious security when you come here. But yeah, we just came to check out the stained glass here. I've heard some good reviews, some bad reviews as far as the paying to get into some of the places isn't really worth it. So they say it's worth kind of just coming here and walking around the free areas. They're definitely worth checking out. So here's St. Vitus. Just inside the... I guess we're inside the castle now, huh?
Yep.
We're gonna get inside and try to check out this Mucha glass. Yeah, I've got a lot of different stained glass on this trip. These are pretty impressive. These are not the Mucha panels, though. Pretty intimidating space in here. Where?
That looks like it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here's the Mucha panels. I'm not sure if maybe there's more down that way, but those are the ones I wanted to see. You can definitely tell a difference in the two artists. Both are grand, but I like the Muchas a lot better. We're exiting now. We actually came into the backside on recommendation from the person where, hey look, they polish his wiener. The guy we're staying with, the host, he told us to come to the backside to avoid the lines and security at the front. We actually came through pretty quick, but one of the things that I've read about in our watching travel shows and stuff is this toy museum. I was reading some reviews. People say it's worth checking out for the price. It's basically a private collection of old toys. So there's this really creepy building here that has these babies crawling up it. Rachel totally just spotted it. It's over here.
Yeah, they have coin slots for mouths.
I don't know if you can see the little... Where's my finger? Okay, so there's these little things sticking off of here. Those are little babies crawling up and down. It's really weird. But here, this is the view from Prague Castle.
On Charles Bridge.
Pretty awesome.
City of 1,000 spires, that's for sure.
Sweet view, huh, sweetie? So they've got a little, what they call the Sister of the Eiffel Tower here. I don't know if we'll make it up to it, but it's there. It's not in any relation to the actual Eiffel Tower, but I believe back in the day some Czechs or whatever went to the World's Fair and they saw the Eiffel Tower, so they commissioned like basically their own. That's how that came about. I recommend not wearing these shoes here. These castle grounds are more impressive from the outside, I think. It's more enjoyable. Great views. Standing here catching another view, and there's a little chapel with flying Old Glory. Must be some kind of commemoration to soldiers that fought during World War II. It's just a Roomba lawnmower, nothing to see here. Pretty wicked thing of stairs here, huh? This should lead us down to the Charles Bridge. Hopefully, if we know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's right there.
Walking along and ran into St. Nicholas Church. Rachel informs me this is from like times of the Habsburgs. Sweet freaking obelisk right here, though. Pretty old, pretty neat. So something that's neat as you walk along in Prague is there's all kinds of different places that there's signs out like these guys over here. They have a concert going on tonight. These guys have an organ concert going on tonight. Each place like each of these, they probably have something up at St. Vitus. But today it seems like the theme is Mozart. Everyone's doing Mozart concerts tonight. And it seemed to be about 20 euro a piece, huh? Stopped in out of the cold at St. Nicholas's Pizza. It's right by, it's at the base basically of the castle, down the little stairway. But it's nice and warm in here. So we got your classic caprese, some bruschetta. But what was the name of the pizza? Do you remember?
Diavola?
Diavola, and it was with spicy salami and mozzarella, basil,
Oregano.
Oregano. So sounded pretty good. But it's nice and warm in here, and this place is neat. It's nice and cozy. So coming in from up the street, it was very welcoming. It's freezing out there. Without a doubt, maybe one of the best pizzas I've ever tasted. Really thin. It's just delicious. The sauce is amazing. The salami is amazing.
It's freaking good.
It's really good, huh? St. Nicholas. Delicious. A little mill running off of this river here as we cross across the Charles Bridge. Got, I guess, different saints here, huh?
Yeah. And I only researched a couple of them, but I don't really know how to tell you which one.
Who's who and which is which?
Yeah.
We're trying to find a specific statue. So Rachel's got a little facts to drop on us.
Oh, I think I see it.
Where?
Okay.
Okay, Rachel's got some facts for us, but first I just wanted to point out how odd it is that everyone molests this thing. That's why it's polished.
For centuries.
For centuries. So like, you don't even know, some guy's just picking his nose, rubbed on that.
So what this is, so this guy is Saint John of Nepomuk, I don't know. He's a patron saint of Czechs, but he was actually thrown over the bridge at this very spot by Wenceslas. So he was Wenceslas' wife's priest, and she confessed to him he would not divulge the queen's secrets to Wenceslas, so he had him thrown over. Oddly enough, Wenceslas was sainted, even though he's a murderer. But that's St. John. That's what this spot is.
And we will not be touching that.
No.
Here's our homeboy, St. Christopher. What's he all about?
He's the patron saint of travelers.
Hey, that's us.
That is us.
See, I was getting down in the little ocarina right now, but he stopped. I felt like I was in Robin Hood, the movie. Now I feel like I'm in Toy Story. The bridge band. Neat little things you get to run into as you're going along.
This crucifix was put up, and it says, of course, Henry at the top, which means King of the Jews. And a Jew came by and he mocked it. And he was fined, and his fine actually paid for the other writing that's in Hebrew, and it says, Holy, Holy, Holy Lord.
Crazy. Karma. Alright, just scored a CD from the Bridge Band 2016. We'll rock out when we get home. Maybe slap some of this in my video, and they won't copyright me.
There's not a last one.
Last little shot before my phone dies. Freaking, this is the spot right here, apparently, where the swans kick it. What's this guy doing? He's drunk. Sweet view of the Charles Bridge and the castle up there. There's the little sister of the Eiffel Tower. There's actually a funicular over here, there, that will take you up to there. So you could probably come from the castle along here and then take the funicular up. Our host told us about it, but it's freezing out here, so we're trying to really get what we want done and then get back to the place and get warm. But yeah, there's spectacular views everywhere. There's just so many old monuments here. I wouldn't even know where to begin naming half of them.
And they're all in Czech, so we can't read the plaques.
Right. Google Maps is a good thing to go to when you need information. You can actually save areas offline, so when you're walking around from, when you're off Wi-Fi from your room or whatever, you can check things out. It's pretty cool. Communist era propaganda up here on these buildings.
You can tell it's communism because they always depict people
working together. We're walking down along the river here towards what they reference as the dancing houses. It's Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. But the building's really neat. You can actually see the tip of it just there, but I'll get the full shot when we get over there. It's getting a little closer, you can start to get a feel for what I mean by the dancing house. Alright, so there's the dancing house. It's probably safe to assume this is Ginger here, right? Like a dress?
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, but then if you look at the top of the other one, that could be Ginger's hair.
Who knows?
Who knows? One of them's Fred, one of them's Ginger.
Yep. The dancing houses. That can't be good.